Okay, finally, it's the summer, finals are over. Oh, but the Steam Summer Sale just isn't here yet. I'm burnt out on Payday, and I want to play other games, but the Payday videos always do better than the other ones. What if I made other games in Payday? Now, I've never actually played GoldenEye 007. Actually, that's a tiny bit of a lie. I played it with a friend like years back. And all we really did was we point the golden gun in the right way, like point down and to the left, and it looks like a banana. That's really all I remember. But what I do know is you could dual wield the game's P90, and geez, apparently almost anything. Man, do I actually need to play GoldenEye? That'd require dragging out an N64, and I'd probably have to go to the disc replay and buy a copy of the game, and they're like 40 bucks there, or I could buy it online, I guess. Yeah, no, that's a lot of work. I ain't doing that, and I ain't pirating it, so... Now, Payday's GoldenEye now. On the Akimbo Kobuses, we've got the long barrels, tactical compensators, LED combos, custom assault frames just for the aesthetic, and speed pulls. There we go. Rather accurate, rather stable, snappy reload, and a lot of ammo per magazine. Oh boy. My secondary is the Gruder Kurz, Bond's famous gun. I've given it the IPSC compensator, a concealment boost. This one has a use. Don't worry, this isn't a Jeep like in the Sydney video. It's got a laser grip and a long slide. Not exactly the PPK as Bond had it, but plenty accurate and capable, and plenty compact to boot. There was karate chopping in Payday, right? I think I remember seeing karate chopping in gameplay. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna grab the empty palm kata. There's better melees, but again, mostly for the aesthetic. We've also got frag grenades as well. I saw them in the weapons list online, and I'm just like, yeah, frag grenade. I'm gonna grab the suit and anarchist for this one. Bond wouldn't be caught dead in bulky armor. Or maybe he would be. I've never actually seen a Bond film, and it wasn't until like 2012 that I found out GoldenEye is based on Bond. For whatever reason, I never put the two and two together that the Bond in GoldenEye was James Bond, like in the movies. I'm a bit dense. Although you could take Rogue, I guess, I just kind of wanted a bit of a safety net here, and you'll see that in our skills. Speaking of skills, here's my core skills. I've taken Aced Bullseye, Extra Lead, and Fully Loaded to keep our armor, ammo, and explosives topped off. Aced Steady Grip, Lock and Load, and Body Expertise with basic Surefire to enhance the killing power of the P90s. I've aced Low Blow for some spicy critical hits. On surprisingly compact weapons, a big plastic box full of 65 rounds should probably be a bit less concealable. I don't know, thinking out loud here. Aced Parkour and Basic Shockproof for the sake of keeping tasers off me and being able to get out of situations quickly and safely. And I've aced Akimbo, 9 Lives, and Bloodthirst to round out this build with even more extra ammo, melee power, and a little bit of help in getting off the ground. So what we've got here is an okay Akimbo build. The Kurz isn't particularly special, but crits help push it in the medium tier pistol territory. GoldenEye also had a Micro Uzi and the Scorpion, so you could run the Cobra in that case for the Scorpion, but it ain't GoldenEye without the PPK. I guess it ain't Bond without the PPK. Does he have other guns? I don't know. And hey, if you play Henry's Rock or Boiling Point, running around underground bunkers with dual RCP 90s, it's like being back in your friend's basement in 2000 and getting mad at Oddjob. Those words, did I use those words right? You know, with the rareware and the, rare, whatever, okay, next build. Now, I've never played Counter-Strike. That's a much larger lie. I used to play it with a couple friends, but they started getting better at the game, and I was spending more time playing the Oregon Trail and the Overlay than anything, so we all just kind of stopped. But what I do know is that the terrorists could wield the SG-553 in-game. The Commando 553 is based on the SG-552, but with a railed foregrip and the long barrel, we get much closer to the proper rifle. Not only that, but I've grabbed the tactical compensator, a laser, the combat sight, because the gun in Counter-Strike also had a sight, the war-torn stock, and what we've got is an alright light rifle with decent pickup rates and a good reload speed. It's also capable of sustained fire quite well with its high stability, and that keeps us good on the close-ranged front. So what's our secondary? I mean, it's gotta be the legendary Sandy high-temperature, low-precipitation bird of prey pistol. They should grave that on the side. I was going to take the Jungle Ninja suppressor and the long barrel on this one, but that's not really in the spirit of Counter-Strike. So instead I've opted for the overkill compensator and accuracy boost, the combined module, the bling grip, extended mag, the marksman sights, and the milled barrel. There we have it, highly accurate long-range tool that can also one-shot most enemies. My melee is the Wing, a butterfly knife that didn't cost me $220, and my throwable is the Molotov, the incendiary grenade of the terrorist's choice. I'll be the bomb carrier this round. I've got the light ballistic vest, and anarchist again is my perk deck. My core skills this time are Aced Underdog, Die Hard, and Bullseye to keep our armor from breaking and help us protect ourselves. We've got Aced Combat Engineering, more Firepower, and Fire Trap to give us an offensive and defensive option for dealing with objectives and crowds. I've aced Lock and Load and Steady Grip with basic Surefire to aid the Commando. And I've aced Gun Nut, Desperado, and Trigger Happy with aced 9 Lives and Bloodthirst to make the Deagle a highly capable combat option, and it also helps us keep from running dry for a long time and getting knocked down. It's honestly the same idea as the first build, weirdly enough, but what we end up with is a different beast. The Deagle is a lot stronger and a lot more accurate, but with a slower reload and fewer rounds per minute. This becomes our range option, whereas the SG is much more for crowd control. Both weapons play very distinct roles in this Counter-Strike build, whereas they kind of played the same role in the GoldenEye build. I don't know how that one happened, but it just did. Trip mines can keep people off the drill or objectives while we're away from them. Shape charges open up new opportunities or close new opportunities. And all around, it's a Counter-Strike themed build. I really don't know what I set out to accomplish here, other than remaking iconic weapon loadouts in Payday 2, and yeah, I did it. This video turned out differently than I planned. I was originally going to do Doom and Half-Life, because I know those series very well, but I couldn't make the ladder work without a wrench or a crowbar, and there's neither in-game as a melee. And there's also just like a shotgun and a pistol in Doom. But I figured it out. I made it work, and hopefully you had fun. This was mostly for my fun. Hope you had fun too. These aren't trying to be groundbreaking new experiences. Don't throw a fuss in the comments, and until next time, I'll see you around. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, I'd recommend subscribing. Patreon and social media links are in the description.